In this video, we're going to look at some LSB New Testament with Psalms and Proverbs Bibles. And I really just wanted to do this video to show some comparisons, to show some options. And because I really like this Bible, I got a couple copies recently and just really enjoy the format and what they're producing and wanted to highlight that. You see here there's a variety of cover options, and I would say they're really tiers of quality as well. Although even the lowest quality, I would say, is still really good quality, and that's something I wanted to bring out in this video. This is the highest quality one. It's a goatskin leather. This is a faux leather. I also had an Italian cowhide Bible. They have that option as well, which would be in between these two, and then this would be just a synthetic covering. I forget what they call it. They may call that faux leather as well, but this is going to be the cheapest one. Both of these are printed and bound in the Netherlands, and then this one is printed in Korea. And on their website, 316 Publishing, they will tell you when you look at the product description where each of the Bibles is bound so you can verify. But I will say, even the Korean printings are very nice. And so don't think you're really getting something that's inferior just because it's bound in Korea. The paper in here, we'll see, is quite comparable to what we're getting in these Bibles. Now, when you look at all these together, you see that, it's really just a matter of what your preference is, what your use is. Obviously, this kind of a Bible is going to be really good for adventure use, we'll call it. If you are a camp counselor or someone who's outdoors a lot, this kind of a Bible, you don't have to worry about it getting beat up, messed up. It's very affordable. You can get it right now for about $15. They have ones that have the logo on the front as well as editions that don't have the logo on the front that are just like this, I believe. The side on these is blind stamped as well as the front here. And it's just that synthetic cover, kind of a rubbery feel. They have some different color options as well. I got the red one, and I think that allows the blind stamp to really stand out nicely. Kind of a darker look on that red for contrast. And I think they call it burgundy, but it's more of a brighter burgundy than some burgundies. So good for, just all-round use. Then you have this Netherlands printed faux leather. This is going to look a little bit more classy, but still something that isn't incredibly expensive. Now, I might as well show you how they compare. I said that the Korean printings are really quite nice, and you can see here that on the left, the Korean printing really looks good. And this paper in the Korean printing is a very bright paper. It seems to me about as opaque as what's in the Netherlands printing. So for a very affordable Bible, I mean, you're really getting a lot here, a lot of good quality, I think, for what you're paying. Now, this one doesn't have a ribbon. So the faux leather from the Netherlands does have a ribbon. And that, again, just adds to a little bit more high quality with this Bible. You're getting a little bit more. Also has gold gilt on the page edges, whereas the Korean print here is just white. So very economy type Bible here, and this is more your mid-range. Both very nice though. And then if you really want to go with the highest quality, the high-end Bible, the most elegant one, you have the Goatskin edition. And you can see the gold stamping on the side there, gold gilt page edges, as well as red under gold art gilt on those page edges. So very beautiful. And that's what you would expect if you're going to pay, around $100 or so for something like this and get a goatskin edition, has the gilt line framing the text. Then yes, it's going to have all the bells and whistles, so to speak. You also do have one ribbon in this Bible. This one, to me, almost looks straight cut. But I know the ribbon on this faux leather one that I have looks more like an angle cut. And neither of these are like beautifully cut ribbons, and the ribbons are just pretty average. They're nice. I mean, they are double-sided, so they're not below average, but they're nothing amazing. And that's fine. I actually wouldn't want them to be wider or anything for a Bible this size. In the older Bibles, a lot of ribbons, and the high-end Bibles were more of like a silky feel, and that's something you just don't see anymore. But these are double-sided satin type ribbons, so they're adequate. And again, this overall Bible is just really well done. High quality craftsmanship, printed and bound in the Netherlands. So this one has more of that floppy, soft cover feel, which I think for a Bible this size is really good. Same with this one, actually. Both of these, on both ends of the spectrum, in terms of their pricing, have a little bit more of that soft cover feel to them. And I like that for this size of a volume. But if you do like that more hardback feel, I think that cowhide one that I had before, as well as this faux leather, both from the Netherlands, are more that hardback feel, which can also be nice. That has its advantages too, nice firm feel to it. So those are some different options, and I really like the variety that 316 Publishing is making available. It's really good for different price points, different levels of affordability for people that are looking to buy these Bibles, but also for different uses. And let me just show you here too, the formatting on these I think is wonderful, because you do have a double column, verse by verse format, line match text, and the font on these is a decent size, somewhere around an 8-point font. So not bad. And you got the whole New Testament, and then in the second part of this, you have the Psalms and Proverbs. So this is a classic style of Bible. These have been around for a long time, this type of thing. But if you are an LSB user, then this is a wonderful addition to have. What makes this so nice is it's really good for portability to have with you if you're going on visitation, maybe visiting people in their homes or at the hospital. Maybe you're out evangelizing. This is the kind of Bible that's just so handy to have with you. And it really can pair nicely with some of their other Bible options. You know, I have here a 2-column verse by verse. And this is an economical Bible in imitation leather and that Korean print with still really nice paper. So you could see how these two would go really nicely together for ministry purposes or personal use. And so you got kind of those economical pairings that you can make. But if you are into the more high-end stuff and like that elegant look and feel and the highest quality materials, they do have Goatskin LSB Bibles. This is a handy size. And so that's a nice pairing as well. Just that really high-end goatskin leather cover Bibles. Very nice. So great options that 316 Publishing is offering to people, and I think they're doing an amazing job, really, for just getting the translation, the LSB, off the ground in the last couple years. It's been really amazing to see the quality that they're putting out, and now the variety that they are making available. If you have any questions or comments about these Bibles, I'd love to see that in the comment section below. Thank you so much for taking a look at these with me from a fresh perspective.